My luck in Fortnite is really bad, but not as bad as the people in this video. You've heard of the storm in Fortnite, but the rain clouds over top of these players are an entirely different kind of rain cloud. And by that, I mean a guy actually gets hit in the head with a truck. Or how about those annoying marauders aimbot laser you through a truck? And oh, you thought Marty Dumb wasn't in Fortnite? Well, think again, you thought wrong. Like this video for good luck, and let's jump to number 15. You guys remember back in Call of Duty with the Marty Dumb perk? I used to have a blast just watching people who killed me get blown to smithereens. While Fortnite doesn't have perks and all that, the Joyride update has actually kind of brought Marty Dumb to the game. Check this out. Okay, so this poor dude had no idea what hit him. To be honest though, why is the enemy carrying 3 petrol cans in the first place? Maybe they knew about this trick. I don't know what kind of wizardry is afoot here, but from now on, I'm gonna be going around carrying petrol so that I can blow sweats up. Number 14. Probably one of the most annoying things about the new cars this season has to be the hitbox. I mean, you could see a car coming at you and dodge it, but then, even if you dodge it, it'll still run you over? It's pretty crazy, but I've never quite seen someone do this with a car. Not only do you have to be unlucky enough to send that car flying, but to be right under it when it falls back down and bonks you in the head? Oh, you poor soul. What makes this even worse? They were the last player left. All they had to do was defeat a bot and they would have gotten the victory royale, but it seems the Fortnite gods just said no. Number 13. Using crash pads in the final circle is not a new thing. Pros have been doing this for months now, but like every item in Fortnite, you'll eventually find a time where your strat fails miserably. Unfortunately for this player, their time had come. I mean, they still won the game through their teammates, so it's not all bad. Regardless though, that was still an awful fail with that crash pad, and they really got done over there. Number 12. The shockwave launcher in Season 3 has been one of the most useful items in the entire loophole since Chapter 2 began. Finally, some good strats have come out of this thing, and while a lot of players have been using the shockwave grenade for things like the final storm or getting a height advantage, others have tried and failed miserably. The odds of that guy landing right on that pickaxe were pretty slim. Sucks to be them, am I right? That random clinger grenade on them while down is just the salt in the wound right there. Poor Jules. Number 11. Now, if I asked you right now, what are the most annoying things about Season 3 right now? A lot of you would probably rush to the comment section to type Marauders, and it's true. They are extremely annoying. Probably the most frustrating part about these guys isn't the fact that they follow you for eternity or the fact that there are so many of them at once. Actually, now that I think about it, both of those things are pretty annoying. But no, it's not either of those things. It's the aimbot. The Marauders literally have aimbot, and I can prove it. I mean, just watch this clip.
Getting shot at, Mark, getting shot at.
If that isn't proof that these guys are overpowered, I don't know what is. I mean, I feel bad for this guy getting popped from through the back of the truck. Number 10. While a lot of unlucky moments happen because of poor timing, a terrible feature, or literally just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, there are a ton of us that unfortunately suffer from the occasional glitch or two. So when Fortnite presents us with a brand new game-breaking glitch, it's kinda sad. It's like he just straight up nosedived off the build. He was dead before he got to fully deploy his glider, so he's pretty much just skydiving to his doom here. I mean, look, I know owls like to sleep at weird times, but now is maybe not the best time for him to fall asleep. Number 9. We all know how much of a pain the storm can be during a build battle. You got the high ground and are about to get the drop on someone until the storm comes calling. Then you've got a real problem on your hands. Most of us would solve this by waterfalling or crash padding, but when this dude tried to use his launch pad, the game had other ideas. Rest in peace, brother. You might have been able to get that win after all if it wasn't for that pesky storm. At least it's a lesson learned to probably make stronger builds next time. All I know is that this guy won't be making this mistake twice. Number 8. When the cars first released in Fortnite, jumping into them and using them for the first time was an absolute blast. Discovering what you could do in them, like shooting out of the window and blasting some tunes on the radio. It was amazing. So when streamer Connor US began to explore the Joyride update, he was not met with this experience, but instead some instant regret.
Oh, man. Yo, look at this! I can get out the side of it!
What?
Yo! These cars might make pubs fun as though. Never mind. Never mind.
These cars make this game fun again.
It seems that kind of jinxed it. Honestly, this is Fortnite in its purest form. A new item breaking immediately after calling it amazing? What else is there to this game? Number 7. Earlier, I talked a little bit about the hitboxes on the cars. I can't stress it enough, though. It's a really big problem. And while we've seen it firsthand from people getting hit by cars or experienced it ourselves in-game, this clip shows off perfectly what is wrong with the hitboxes right now. Check this out. I don't know. Pretty sure he didn't touch the guy, so if this isn't the strongest evidence of cars being broken, then I don't know, Epic. I think we might need to throw in the towel. Number 6. When Coral Castle was introduced a few weeks ago, it was hyped up as an even bigger POI. A lot of the stuff in Fortnite's files hinted heavily at Coral Castle being an Atlantis POI from Aquaman. We even had the Atlantean fish stick set, and the POI had things inside the files named Atlantis. While we didn't get the Atlantis we wanted, this dude found a different underwater city. Just not in the way that you'd think.
Пора уже лейтик отыгрывать. Что со мной, блядь? Что с лодкой?
Ты меня выкидываешь.
Yeah, I guess Aquaman did not appreciate this dude being down there and had to put a stop to it right away. I wonder if they were able to get his reboot card in the end. Fingers crossed, or this probably would have been even more unlucky. Number 5. This next clip is pretty crazy. I've never seen anything like it before. This Agent Peely and his crew were looking for a gas station when they found one surrounded in builds. Driving into it, this is what they found. This was a really wholesome, cool moment. I mean, it's not often that you see two guys just working the gas station pump for anyone who might come by. But would this be an unluckiest moments video if it didn't go terribly wrong? Yeah, probably not. Turns out these guys were not to be messed with. It was all one big ambush. Check it out. Yes, lads, we have been bamboozled. It's hilarious that they even carjacked them. It's like something out of GTA. I just feel bad for the guys who fell right into their trap. But now it's time for number 4. It's one thing for a terrible glitch to happen to you mid-game, but it's another thing for it to happen in the middle of a tournament. This Redditor was incredibly close to qualifying during FNCS, and unfortunately, he was hit by a game-breaking bug. It's pretty derpy too, just check it out.
No, okay. What just happened?
It's like their character just froze up and decided they didn't want to fight anyone. I love it when they just keep jumping, trying to dodge the bullets. It's actually really funny. But now it's time for number 3. Building mega ramps for your car is probably one of the first things we all thought of when they were added into the game. It's like when we made these huge builds for shopping carts. Just me saying that, I hope that alone just took you back. But when this guy and his team tried to build a mega ramp for their car, they didn't exactly account for it running out of fuel. This is probably one of the funniest clips in the list, and it's obvious that this dude did not think those builds through at all. I'm gonna press F in the chat for these guys. We need to pay respects to the long-lost car. Legend has it, they're still falling to this day. Number 2. Speaking of legends, there are some unexplainable occurrences out there in the world of Fortnite. We've all had kind of weird things happen over the years that some over-the-top bugs aren't even surprising anymore. But sometimes those glitches can actually be surprising, like this one.
Hello, mother.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, they're gonna like glitching out. I think.
Just get my when I die.
How is he teleporting through walls? Do you see that?
Portable loot dispenser right now.
How did it even end up on the roof? Wasn't this dude in the house a second ago? This game can be wild sometimes. I don't even know what happened there. Number 1. In our number 1 spot, we have probably the weirdest moment out of everything on this list. We've had our fair share of cars running people over, launch pads being destroyed, the map breaking entirely, and more. But this one takes the cake. All they wanted was a truck. And it was like, I must go. My people need me. I love how silent the truck is, though. You can't even hear the engine. It just slowly flies away. And this is the next video that you're going to want to check out. So go ahead and give that video a little kiss. Do it. Yeah, no, I mean, click. I'll see you there. This has been Sam from Top 5 Game. Bye.